Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries for the month of April. Now, it is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, then check your other placements. Your messages could be there, but if not, check back with me in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So let's begin. So what I feel is that this is about you needing to make a decision, a very emotional one. And this having to do with a relationship that I feel is not balanced, that you maybe have given a lot but are not receiving back. I feel also that this relationship or the person you're dealing with could be toxic, with the devil being up here. It could also be here because of your fears, because I feel that there is fear around making this decision. I feel like with this person, you may be afraid to speak up, or that you are always guarded with what you say or how you're saying something, or that you need to be guarded. Because I know that you're talking. It's just that you're talking, but you're on guard, or you're guarded in some way. You have this sword very close by. You've put it down. So maybe you were fighting with this person, but have set the sword next to your chair, not too far in case you need it. Maybe this is something that you are having to remember in case you need it in order to deal with this person. You may have a family with this person. And again, there's a decision you need to make that you're not making. You could be seeking more information or more clarity. You're not trusting this person, or that you should not be trusting this person or any story they try to sell you. Yeah, and this would be in an attempt to perhaps lift some of the burden, or the burden that you're carrying, or the burden that the relationship itself carries. You really don't want to make this decision, even though, because you're unhappy with your living situation, but there's, especially with the devil being here, but maybe maybe you are attached in some way to this person, that you still feel an attachment here. You see the Tower and the Fool and the Moon. So you're afraid of sending off this information, of speaking this information. You're afraid of this ending, and you may even be afraid of this beginning. You may be somebody who doesn't like change, or has difficulty with change, and preferring things to stay the way they are. So this all seems to be overshadowed by the moon. Again, this could be fear. There could be very deep emotions that surface at this time regarding this choice to end one thing and start another. You may feel trapped in your situation. You may have mixed feelings about this decision. You definitely don't have your clarity yet because the sword is stuck, or the decision itself is stuck. Something is missing here. You may have a very good life. I mean, to say that you probably have a nice home and are most likely financially secure. Like you don't lack for anything. And maybe maybe that could be what keeps you there. You could be afraid if you stepped out of that, what it would be like. And so you stall on this decision. Yeah, see, we have the Two of Swords. You know which choice to make, but you're very tempted to stay where you are, especially with the devil being here, which is also speaking to temptation. You are holding back on this decision. We see this with the Four of Coins. You're afraid to step out of your comfort zone. You're trying to read the signs and maybe with a little hope that that you could still find life here, that you could bring this back to life. Rebellion, you don't want to make this decision. But with the skull, a reality check may be needed because you're resistant to this ending, to losing the relationship or the security, whatever this is. The glove, I feel it's like feeling something, like getting the feel of something, maybe procrastinating on something, especially with the Lovers being in reverse. You are procrastinating on this decision of the Two of Love here. You're hoping, wishing, dreaming to be able to go back to when life was just easier. You are wanting to change things. You are maybe having a change in your feelings or how you feel towards this. I feel like you're leaning more towards staying than leaving at this point, and that this is having to do with that fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. And so you are or may be willing to compromise or are willing to discuss a compromise with this person. But I mean, you need to think twice about making a deal with the devil. Your overall advice, opening to discovery. The universe is always engaging us. We're part of it after all, through synchronicities, omens, and other signs that point towards our best path. Our intuition helps us to tune in and see our environment much like an oracle. However, this new information doesn't always make sense right away. So being curious and non-resistant is the key to learning. Today, be open to receiving important information that may come from an unusual source. The universe wants to help you, but recognizing the way that this help will arrive depends on your willingness to shut out any superfluous noise. Maybe you need to take a break from social media, or the news, or just quiet your mind. Step away from the noise. Don't let yourself get distracted. Listen without attachment, and then see what arises in your life. Expect a message from the universe, and you shall have it. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.